What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode from the Common Calamity server. My name is Cal, and today we are going to be working on the interior of our Mega Base. This is going to be another big episode. We got a lot planned, but first of all, I've been doing a little bit of work off camera up here, just getting this room ready. So over here, we're going to be doing a row of bamboo farms, and right here, this hopper feeds directly into our furnace. So it's going to provide us with an endless supply of fuel for that furnace. And then on this side, I am planning on installing 7 AFK shearing farms or auto shearing farms for our sheep. And then right back here, this is going to be our master bedroom right in here. So I'm going to make a nice big bed over here and put a little desk against this wall. So that's just the start of this episode. We're going to continue going up. My hope is that by the end of this episode, we've got this floor completed and we've got the attic completed. There'll still be a tower to add on to the back, but I want to start outlining the roof at the very least. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started on this project right here, which is just a simple bamboo farm. All we need is 13 observers, 13 pistons, some blocks to put the redstone on, 13 redstone, some dirt, and of course some bamboo, which we got right here. So we are all set here, and let's get building. Point, it's fully functional, and I believe it's lossless unless something manages to pop up on top of one of the observers. So we should have a steady supply of fuel coming in now. It's really just a question of how we're going to decorate it, and I think I'm going to use some stone, come up the sides here, maybe bring it out by 1 or 2. We'll see. I'm going to have to work on this a little bit off camera and just sort of figure out what I want this to look like. I love having this right here. So this is sort of an overflow chamber. Basically, the hopper underneath should start sucking down the bamboo first. And eventually it's going to back up into here. And this is just the overflow because we got plenty of coal right now. This is sort of the longer term solution for our fuel problems. Not that we have fuel problems at the moment, but eventually we might. So, but I do want to have a way to collect bamboo just to use, you know, if we need some more scaffolding, or I don't know what else it's used for, but scaffolding at the very least. So it's always good to have an overflow. So when this starts filling up, we'll know that, you know, the furnace array is actually full of bamboo. So like I said, I'm going to get to work off camera here. Oh, there it goes. It just fired. Awesome. I'm going to get to work off camera here and just see if I can make this look a little bit nicer. You know, functionality is great, but this is my base and I want it to look good. So I'll be back once we're done. All right, guys, what do you think? Pretty simple. Just put some windows in, framed it out in stone. You can kind of see what's going on back in there. At some point, I may want to go in and hide that dark oak in the back, but I believe this is a lossless bamboo farm that's going to be you know, feeding the furnace array downstairs, which is awesome. Like I said, there's a hopper right there, and it just goes straight down into this hopper chain, and it should be feeding into this chest, which feeds into the other ones. We've got a couple of, we've already got 37 bamboo, 40 bamboo now. So this is already pumping out some resources for us to replace our fuel once we burn through all this coal. And I don't know if we ever will, but always good to have a backup. So that side's done. It's night, we need to sleep, but after we sleep, I'm going to be moving some sheep up here and putting in 7 auto shearers on this side. All right, guys, it is sheep farm time, and I think I'm going to do 6. I'm going to leave this spot in the middle empty and maybe move a villager, a shepherd in here so that we can do some trading. I know I talked maybe about putting him on the side, but I think I want to go for the symmetry. And guys, I think my observers are facing the wrong direction. Come on. There we go. All right. Actually, that sounded like one just fired. Let's see here. This one on the end. We got our first gray wool. Oh, this one had fired already as well. All right. I just got back from a quick AFK session. I don't know if quick's actually the right answer or right word there. I was gone for like half hour or so. Oh man, nice. 22 wool there. 20. All right, this has been cranking, and this is good news. We've got a good amount of wool here for about 30 minutes, I think, maybe a little bit longer. It is unfortunate that it is getting spread across all of these barrels. I think I'm gonna redo the storage system on this side, probably drop it down to just one barrel like that side, and then just manually move it out when I need to. But since we were AFK that long, let's actually take a look down here and see. Oh, nice. 6.5 stacks, it looks like, of bamboo so far. So that is a good rate. Okay, I think I've got most of what I need here. So first things first, let's go ahead and lay down a crafting table. And I'm going to build most of this on right up here at the top. That's going to be our new sleep bed. And we are going to use this wool to build up a massive bed around it. So white at the top, red at the bottom, and we're going to need these carpets. Boom, boom, boom. And let's go ahead and just put 1 or 2 down here just to make it look a little ruffled. I think that looks good. Okay, so now trapdoors, and we can hide that bed. Make it look symmetrical there. There we go. All right, so that's the basic bed I wanted to go with. And now if it's night, which I don't think it is, but we can just knock that down and hop in bed. And because these are not full blocks, it doesn't suffocate us or anything like that. So good to go. But down here, I wanted to do a little desk, I think. So we're gonna go 3 across like that. And then I think I want to build up the sides using these. Maybe we'll do some shelves, shelving, something like that. Let's go ahead and put a little chair here. Think I like that. And then we're going to need some signs on the sides. Let's make some sticks. Now I should be able to make a sign. Just need 2 of these for the armrests here of the desk chair. Okay, looking good. Up here is rather, I thought about doing like the sort of like shelving unit where we take the trapdoors all the way at the side, but instead I think what I want to do is one of these right here, and we're gonna need another barrel, but we're gonna put barrels above those, and then we'll use some trapdoors to kind of finish it off. Let me go ahead and make 1 more barrel here, and I should have all the ingredients I need. So if we do this, now I could put the trapdoor on either side here. So if I put it on the same level as these stairs, then that means we can put something on top of it. But if I put it 1 up like that, then we can hang something from it. We could hang a lantern and have like a lantern right over our workspace here. And for the top here, I kind of just want to level it off like this. Not like that. I don't know what that is. 1 more trapdoor here. There we go. Okay. So I think that looks pretty good. Nice and symmetrical. We got a little storage here just in case we happen to need it. I don't think we will. But we can hang a lantern from that. And we still have room down here. We could put like a little map or, some other decorative element. I kind of want to do a shelf over the bed, I think would be cool. Like we could do something like that. I don't hate it. I think it's fine for now. Let's get some lanterns and some chains and see if we can light up this room enough that we can get rid of these torches. All right, it only took 3 lanterns, 1 on each side of the crafting table and then 1 hanging down right here. And this room is fully lit up. There is no spawnable spot in here. I still may want to do some sort of chandelier in the middle. That could be cool. But I think the main thing we're missing is some sort of banner. And I think it may be time to go ahead and start making some of the banners that I wanted to use to decorate the interior here. Looking good? Okay, and this is going to be the final pattern, and we are just adding a black dot on top of that white dot. And what that does is give that little gray border there, which I wanted for this particular banner. We got another light gray banner here because what I like to do is actually extend this. So we're going to add our red pale, and then we are going to cut off the bottom. You know what? I don't have any light gray dye. Let's make some light gray dye real quick. So we're going to make gray, and then add another white to get our light gray. Okay, back to the limb. Not that one. Okay, so not gray, light gray dye. And it's not this, that takes it up too far. But if we do this one, just sort of ends it nice and tight there. All right, so now we've got our two banners. And let's go ahead and take them upstairs. So we're going to make copies of these shortly. I just need to get some more light gray wool. But it's going to look something like this. Ah, that looks great. So that's going to be the banner of Black Sun, the banner of our citadel here and our empire here, our Mesa Island. So it's actually been a couple days since I was active on the server. I did a couple AFK sessions at the creeper farm we built a couple episodes ago, but I have been hard at work in Photoshop working on my armor textures. So you might not notice anything different about this one, but with Optifine, I now have light and heavy variants for all of the main armor types. So let's check this out. Actually, I need to take it off. And I haven't redone, or I haven't created the additional variants for the item, just the armor. So if I put this here, and unfortunately we'll have to rename it to something slightly less cool, but this is going to be Heavy Diamond Helmet. And if I spelled everything correctly, when we put that on, it should actually have a different texture. And it does. Awesome. Okay. So there we go. We got some candles on the back of it. It's got kind of a... It was originally inspired by the warrior priests of the Warhammer universe, sort of like a neck protector. I forget what the actual word form is, but so that's the helmet. And let's try the heavy chest plate. All right, and I think that anvil may have just broken. Nope, it's fine. All right. So there you go. Now you can see we've got gloves. We've got much more armor protection up on the chest. It's actually covering up, part of the bandolier. And also I tucked a little dagger in the belt on the back. There's armor plates on the side of the legs, and the boots have some knee plates. So this is a much more heavily armored look. And then of course there's a light variant as well, which I'll show off in another episode. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how things are coming along with the texture pack, and I fully intend to release this sometime soon. I'll probably do a full sort of demo reel as an episode here on the server, and then put it up on CurseForge or something, and anyone out there who's watching can pick it up and add it to their world or use it in their games. So yeah, but like I said, I've been doing a little bit of AFK, and we've got 8 stacks and some change of gunpowder. I'm going to grab some sand here, and we might actually have to do a little bit of sand mining, but we are about to head to the Nether and see if we can get our hands on some ancient debris. Well, that works too. I'll take it. Happy to find it. Oh, 2 pieces. Awesome. Might be denser than it needs to be, but let's just have a little fun here. Let's see what happens. Problem. Got less lava in here than I thought we might. Alright, so I should be fine to just hop in the lava. Oh, there's some. Exposed. Awesome. So we should be up to 4 now. Just set up a long line of TNT here. Let's see what we get. This is kind of a fun game mechanic. Yep, there it goes. Oh yeah. Okay, I guess I'm blind. So this is going to be 3 for this attempt. So time to create our first netherite ingot. And we're 1 scrap short here to make our second. But I think I've got a... Nope, that's not it. Here it is. Alright, so what should be the first thing we upgrade? I think it's this pick. Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5, Mending, and Fortune 3. Let's go ahead and upgrade that to Netherite. And hopefully we'll have some more Netherite soon. Wasn't the most productive mining trip today. Everyone was talking about how easy it is to get, but I didn't find it to be that easy. But still, this will make it a little bit easier maybe. You know, we can mine a little bit longer in the Nether. I've gone ahead and gathered up a little bit more wool so we can start adding the rest of our banners in, and that's going to be the first one behind the table. But before we do any more banner designs, the main thing I wanted to get accomplished in this episode was adding the next couple floors to the tower. So we've got 1 more floor, and then we've got the attic space, and then on the back side where our stairwell is, that's going to go up even taller, but we're not going to be working on that today, I don't think. We'll be saving that for a future episode. But we've got some balconies I want to add, and then the attic space, and we'll get started on the roof as well. And I think we've got most of the materials for the roof that I want to use to build it. But I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to get that in this episode. So if not, we'll save it for another one. But I'm going to jump to a third-person time-lapse. I'll see you guys on the other side. I'd like to thank you guys for sticking out through the whole video. That's going to do it for this week's episode. I feel pretty good about what we got done. Obviously a lot of work on the base, a couple more levels, and the roof as well. I added this little front bit, this porch here after the time lapse. So figured I'd just show it off here at the end of the video. Like I said, that's going to do it for this week, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.